Hello one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Dark Cloud. I am the Max a Few Trades. In the last part, we were able to put Queens back together. Not the prettiest looking town in the universe, but you know what? Everybody is alive and accounted for, and everybody is happy with how the town is, so I guess they don't care if it looks like ass. I mean, that's fine by me. I'm not gonna complain. In the last part, I also said I was going to go on some weapon crafting and upgrading expeditions, and I did, and I'm going to just very quickly run down everything that's happened. With Tone, basically nothing. I figured he was more or less doing just fine as is. He can, we can work on, you know, improving his swords later. I also found what the game is calling a Buster Sword. Not the Buster Sword I'm personally familiar with, but it does look pretty cool. Given the amount of options he's got right now, I've got a lot of things I could do, and I'm just trying to figure out what the best course of action is. I'll figure something out. With Xiao, I managed to attach. I upgraded and got the first bandit slingshot to as strong as it was going to get, and I attached it to this bandit slingshot. And I'm going to supercharge it, and I'm going to attach it to Steve, who is getting respectably close to being able to be built up, which is good. I'm looking forward to when that's finally going to happen. It is a lot of work. However, the bulk of my efforts went into Goro and Ruby. First things first, we're actually going to start with Ruby with her Platinum Ring plus 6. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to slap a couple of these thunder things on here that I'm desperately in need of here. This isn't so much so that it can do good thunder magic, it's just so that she has the ability to open up all of her specific door. You have no idea how many times I ran through the dungeon, ran across a door that I could not open because she did not have the correct element to do it. So with this, no more problem with that one. This is how she's looking on the, you know, the custom anti-enemy stats. It's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. And with this, we can, in fact, build it up to a crystal ring. There we go. This doesn't even have to be a good weapon. It just needs to be better than what she had. And that means more power can be added. So yeah, no, we're doing just fine. Hell, there might come a situation where I'll end up breaking down the crystal ring and attaching it to something else. Whatever. Point is, she just needed something better. And considering the fact that Goro was useful in the boss fight of his chapter and Xiao and hers, or, you know, the chapter they were introduced, rather, then I figured Ruby needed something decent. Anywho, I managed to upgrade the big Buck's hammer a whole bunch. Check out this axe. It's a little insane. Oh my god. Absolute beans when it comes to elements, but look at how good it is at killing mimics. My god. So currently I'm working on building up this battle axe so that I can attach it to this battle axe and just make it the ultimate battle axe to end all battle axes. I wanted to make the frozen tuna super powerful, but considering that various weapons have like hard caps on how much power they're actually going to be able to provide, I don't really think that the frozen tuna is ever going to really be all that terribly powerful, which is kind of depressing. But I don't know, when I have more time to just, you know, play around and, you know, get it the way I want it, then we'll do that. But until then, we're doing okay. Goro is actually usable in combat, Ruby is going to be able to hold her own, Xiao has gotten more progress, and Tone has gotten even more swords. So many swords. Also, in the last part, I didn't know what I had to do in order to advance the story. Tragically, I'm going to have to talk to Yaya again. I really would rather not, but I do not get a choice. Oh, you're back. Yeah, so, oh, what? That's not even something I wanted to. All right, well. Okay, let's just get this over with. I swore I would never come back to this, but the game is forcing me to. All right. Here we go again. This is something that also happened. It is happening again. Why, though? All right, so what did happen to the Queen's love interest? I mean, it's been 100 years, so I imagine they're dead. I've seen this before. I would hope. It's just outside of town. Oh, that's right. It's Rando's store. You telling me that... Oh, it wasn't Rando who eloped with the Queen, was it? I mean, he's aged phenomenally, if so. No, that's impossible. It was 100 years ago. He couldn't be that old. Something's glowing. What is it? Well, I guess I'll go and check, is what we're gonna do. Now, please, for the love of God, get off my head. There, that's it. You know what? It's unpleasant. But you can't say that she's not good at her job, now can ya? Okay, can I just do this? No, of course I can't. Alright. Why would you make it super convenient for me to get back to Rando's store? That would be absolutely ridiculous. Here, now, come on, come on, come on. We got all... And then time progressed! Thank you, game. Thank you. Totally necessary. Absolutely. Alright, now go! We've got plot and things of which to continue. Also, something I realized, and I mean, I already knew, but I didn't understand the true value of it, is that you can buy things like the fire gems or holy gems or whatever to attach to weapons. So I'm probably going to be doing that. They're pretty expensive, but if you run through, like, the dungeon floors over and over again, you find enough stuff to be able to make it work. It's fine. So that's what I'm going to do to get elements onto these various weapons and whatnot. Basically, weapon advancement is time-consuming, slow-going, but highly addictive and very fun. So, you'd think I'd get upset about having to run through a dungeon over and over and over again just to get tiny little minuscule amounts of progress, but number go up, make happy chemical in brain go brrr. So, yeah. Anyway, what's this all about? I suppose you won't mind if I steal it. Residence! What are you gonna do? Gonna put this paper in the music box? Then lock it. This box is our promise to each other. You keep the music box, and I keep the key. It takes both of us to open this music box, and without us both, we can't read the message inside. What did you write? Ah, that's a secret. When we finally join as one forever, that's when we'll open this once again. It doesn't really go much in the way of explaining where he went. I just assumed he got off somehow. Also, free cheese. Thank you. Also, free gourd! Yo! Our next party member is going to be set. You got anything else around here? Ah, yes you do. Fruit of Eden! Yo! I actually ended up using a fair few of those as healing items. Because not only do they increase the max HP, they're also a full heal at the same time. So, that worked out pretty well. Anyway, we now have what we're looking for. So I just gotta go through the final floor again in order to activate the music box. It shouldn't be that difficult. I just have to find the exit. A quick runabout should be more than enough for that. I don't have to get into any kerfuffles or anything of that general ilk, so no real concerns on that one. Alright, let's do ourselves a runaround. Let's see. Alright, that requires a key. Cool. Glad that was the way I ended up going first. And we need the power of the kitty cats. You know, considering the fact that Ruby can fly, you would kind of assume she could just float over this sort of thing, but apparently not. Anywho, we're gonna need to start work on... Actually, hang on a second. You've got way more ice energy. This has just been stuck to this forever. There we are. Plus, it even looks like it's made out of ice. There you go. Yeah. Okay, see, Ruby can absolutely hold her own in combat now. That's fantastic. All right, if you wanted to give me a map right here and now, that'd be great. All right, you know, honestly, a very large amount of healing is acceptable too. I will take that. I will accept that, and now we've got you. It has been a while since I've actually done battle with this thing. And you know what? I didn't miss it. I really didn't. Please just get out of here, jackass. All right. Yeah, there you are. Big ol' ice blast to the business. That'll get it all done and proper. Oh boy. All right. Do you want to give me the key or a map? No, you want to give me literal, actual garbage. Excrement. I hate these things. I have spite. Oh Lord. That's the cannon again. God, I do not like the cannons. Oi. Well, there's that. Okay. Is there a small possibility of the way to the next area being around here? No. I'm gonna have to go all the way around and unlock the door. All right, you know what? There are worse fates in life. There you go. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. But, yeah, if I could find another weapon for Goro, I could attach a bunch of elemental stuff to it. Because that's the one thing he's lacking. When it comes to pure raw attack power, he is unmatched. My god, 101 attack on that thing. But, elements are good too. Although he also does have a pretty good spread of anti-enemy, you know, ability. So maybe it'll be fine. I don't know. All I know is that I really do enjoy seeing the numbers go up, so I'm just gonna keep on going until probably by the end of this game we just have the greatest weapons even remotely feasible. You know what, and if we all end up as overpowered, then you know what? I'd say that just means I did my job correctly. It just means things are good. All right, so my god, do you think you could add a couple more cannons to this general area? I think there's some space over there that you could store a couple hundred more of them. God damn. All right. Now here's your music box key. No. That's a treasure key. Music box key. Jam it in. What do we got? What's the message? That's not what I was expecting. Okay. Saya, I wonder how many years later that you will be reading this. The opening of this music box signifies us overcoming our different status in society and joining as one. But I know that we would never be blessed all to be together. Blessed by all. But still, the two of us from the future have decided. The place will probably be a church at night, just the two of us. There would never be anyone blessing your future with a man of such low status. Again, she was so beloved, I feel like they wouldn't care. It is I, from the past. I send these heartfelt words to you. Congratulations, Your Majesty. What is he on about? What the? Oh, hey. I've been waiting for you for a long time. Here at the bottom of the ocean. Yeah. Oh. Oh. You know? That is unfortunate. Okay. This is a little intimidating. I don't know what I was expecting the boss to end up being. This was not it. Okay. Alright. Well, you know what? I've got options upon options when it comes to characters to play as, so how about I do all that I can to not get hit by stuff like this. This is a problem. This is a problem. Alright. I see what the anti-freeze amulets are for now. So we've got that going for us. Not that it really matters. I don't think I do have stand-in powder. Okay. Alright. That is a problem. But I can revive Shao. How precisely would you like me to go about this? Also, of course, I would have ice power out the wazoo. I don't think that's gonna really come in handy here. Okay, well. Getting thirsty. Is now really the time for this, Ruby? We've kind of got some other things going on at the moment. Let's see. Every other enemy. No effect. Okay, well, that's good to know. Cool. Alright. Okay. I think I can just run away. Okay, so do the attacks just last forever? Anti-freeze amulet. I didn't even realize I was holding on to that. Okay, but, doodly-doo-doo-doo. There you go. Okay. Now, let's, I don't know, switch over to, Goro for a second, all right? This should prevent us from freezing, which is nice. No effect. Interesting. Is that an elemental thing? Is that why? Because, let's see. It's currently using no attributes whatsoever, so I guess blunt force doesn't work, and neither does fire. What exactly is Shao using? Wind. Well, I don't really claim to understand it, but I also don't really care. She's still frozen, as it would seem. That's unfortunate. All right, that's cool. That's really, really cool of you. What do you mean, no effect? Okay, I mean, she was doing damage earlier. It worked just fine. What exactly seems to be the problem here? What if I just, I don't know. What is the point of the anti-freeze amulet if it doesn't prevent you from freezing? All right, attacks are doing diddly squat. What do you want from me? Okay, I have precisely one idea and one idea alone. I don't think it's going to work, but I'm desperate. Okay, let's just switch back to Xiao again. She'll be, like, frozen, unfortunately, but that's okay. Let's switch over to Steve, and maybe, just maybe, his inane ramblings will tell me so. Don't you think her voice is strange? Well, that ultimately accomplished absolutely nothing. Goodbye, money! Cool. All right, so I don't know what you wanted me to do, game. So my attacks worked somewhat until they stopped working. Also, the shop owner is just freaking gone now, apparently. So I can't buy repair powders. I guess I need to go to an entirely separate town for those now. Unfortunate, but okay. So yeah, my attacks worked until they didn't. The anti-freeze amulet does not prevent you from freezing. Her attacks home in, and you really just can't do anything about it. She hits like an absolute dump truck. This is all sorts of an issue. Okay, well, I'm going to have to figure out a plan of attack here, aren't I? I'll be right heckin' back, I suppose.
A few moments later.
All right, I'm back, and wouldn't you know it, I know what it is that needs to be done. It is very strange, and I don't know if there's anything in the game that outright explains this at all. I really don't. I can only assume that something somewhere must, but basically, she puts up a shield. You have to break that shield. And then once you do, literally only Ruby can hit her after that. And after Ruby hits her a single time, she immediately puts the shield back up, so you better hope that her attack does more than enough damage to justify the single hit that you're allowed before you have to take down the shield again. And as far as I'm aware, anything can take down the shield, but yeah, like that's why no effect keeps happening and why some characters were able to do damage and then they did no damage. It was literally because of that. So there you go. I don't know how much HP this woman has, but this is about the only strategy I can come up with. So here we go. Also, she is in fact weak to fire, but you don't really need anybody or anything anywhere to explain that, I would hope. Gonna be honest with you, not super keen and great and happy about fighting an Ice Queen. Usually I'd like to befriend those, but it is what it is. And the only way I can think to dodge these ice attacks is just to constantly dodge and weave, and oftentimes it still doesn't work, and where in the hell did that even come from, bro? Alright, well, I really, really need Xiao for this, so not sure how a syringe is able to cure being in a block of ice, but I'm also not in the business of complaining. So let's just keep on going. There we are, okay. Just gonna keep weaving around. Eventually the shield goes down. Then Ruby makes her grand appearance, and vajah, and we miss, and vajah, there you go. All right. I mean, 68 damage a go has got to be pretty good. What? I am an extraordinarily angry motorboat. Okay, see, here's the real problemo. If Xiao goes down, I ain't got nothing, y'all. I literally ain't got nothing. So you just go ahead and enjoy yourself a lovely apple, or just whatever. It's some sort of fruit. I don't know what it is. Don't really care. Just keep preventing yourself from getting frozen. Oh my goodness. All right, keep it going with the ruby. And Shihaka Zing! This girl is still going. Her ice heart is keeping her going. Also, by the way, as I was going about my business, and my business, I guess I should actually make very abundantly clear, was finding the means of giving Ruby good fire damage. She's got good fire damage right now. Also good against mimics, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, during my goings-ons, I pondered about this, the story that's going on here, and I just realized and remembered, god damn it, that Rando could absolutely, oh dear god, be old enough to survive. I forgot about the life orb that brings immortality. He obviously has it, and he's immortal, and it's causing a real problem for everybody, I bet. Now, what I don't know is why on earth he still chose to abandon the queen. That's unfortunate. Oh dear god, please don't let me die like this. Please, please, please. Oh god. Alright, well, just chow down on some super chicken, alright? Good lord, this is donkulous. How many times do I gotta do this? Anyway, I can only assume that he's missing. Yeah, and he had the, it's kind of obvious, really, because he had the key to the music box and everything. And it's like, why would he have that? I mean, I guess he could just be a merchant and run across it somehow, but no. Obviously not. Alright, now could you stop having a shield? You sure can. Alright, hiding behind the pillar. Alright, and charge it up. Fling it. Run away. She's still going. How many fireballs upside the head do you need before you're satisfied and can just straight up let yourself get taken out? You know, at the end of the day, I'm trying to help you out here. I'm trying to help you find eternal rest. And I'm sure that by the time I get this all done, we'll be able to, you know, bring resolution to your story, and you'll be able to rest in peace, and it's gonna be really heartfelt and nice and wonderful. So why don't you just let me do it? Why won't you? Why won't you let me do this? Although you are progressively getting closer and closer, which does make me do more damage, which I'm fine with. It's just interesting that you would do that. It's looking like your shield might actually have 100 HP, so, you know, that's a little something something. Okay, now, charge it up. God damn it! Oh, that did a lot of damage, though. Okay, so all Ruby needs to do is not die. It's just not die, and then get behind the goddamn pillar. Okay. Okay. We've got to be getting somewhere in the ballpark of close to beating her, right? Surely. Come on. A little bit more. We're doing minimal damage again. Ain't that a bummer? I think the shield is down. I think a thought with my thinky thoughts. I think so well. Oh, are we done? Oh, we finally got it. Oh, thank God. My bitterness lives on. Can't say that I blame you, girl, but oh my God. Now, I don't entirely know how he got down here, but I'm also not complaining. You have got so much explaining to do. What the hell? I've always wanted. I wish I was able to return to that day. Sorry, I think I'm a bit late. I immediately realized it after you were gone. Eternal life, it was meaningless for me. I was waiting all along. I was certain. I thought surely you would come. But you did not come. As time passed by, my heart became cold. I've been kept alive for 100 years by that sphere now, but living without you was like a world with time stopped. But if she had the orb, then how did he survive? I felt as if I was left all alone in a desert. I was never bitter towards you. I just wanted to see you. Just one more time. Saya, I know you won't forgive me now, but please believe me when I say I've always... Say no more. I know. It's all right. You're here now, aren't you? Saya. I'm sorry, Tone. Here. This is for you. I mean, I really do appreciate it, but I've got like questions. Like a lot of questions. You were looking for it. A fruit vendor found it and gave it to me. Yeah, I never needed it, but I kept quiet to lead you here. I suppose I ended up using you. I won't lie and say I'm not kind of annoyed by this, because this was a lot of work. I'm sorry. I needed you to win back Saya's heart. It's time for goodbyes. Thank you, Tone. Wait, no. Ready, Saya? Wait, okay, hang on. What's happening now? This will end it all. The end of a long, empty time. Let's go back together. Back to that day. I mean, I'm happy that they can be together now, I guess, but I'm confused as to the why of all of this. Like, wait, no, hang on. Okay. I'm trying to just recall literally everything that I've picked up. And, you know, all of the information, and I'm just trying to make sense of it all. I understand that when we opened the music box, there was the letter inside it, and he said, I know that I can never be with you because people are going to be all judgmental. And I think that's a really weak-ass reason to leave the person you love most at the altar. And I think that's really scummy of you, honestly. But bypassing that, I don't recall any part of the story ever saying that the life orb... I mean, unless I'm forgetting, and I might be... The life orb was literally only just brought up by an entirely different store about, you know, was something he was looking for. It's easy enough to believe that a merchant from that time would have ended up with it at some point. Did I forget that maybe it was like an ancient relic of like the royal family or something? I don't know. But he was holding on to it like the whole time. So how was she immortal? Can you just bestow immortality onto anybody that you want with the orb, or is it a contact thing? Because if it's like a radius thing, then Tone might be immortal now, for all I know. But no, and if it's just who's holding on to it, or is it was in close proximity to it, then that doesn't make any sense, because then she wouldn't have survived. But the fact that it broke and they both immediately died, I can only assume means that time immediately caught up with them. But why did they both have immortality? Did he... Okay. Alright. I feel like I have to be missing something because this is weird and confusing for my head. And I can't spend more minutes dwelling on it, I guess. But what? I don't know. This feels strange. And again... Every single story we heard about the Queen was just never-ending heaps of praise on how she was the most beautiful and beloved and kindest and wonderfulest person that the townsfolk ever knew in the history of ever. But apparently, if she wanted to marry a commoner, that would have been a bridge too far? And everyone would have been all like, oh, God, no, we can't approve of this. Like, if you love the Queen as much as the stories made it sound, I don't think they'd care. I've said that enough. But it's true. So I'm just all flavors of confused. So I don't understand. I mean, honestly, I think just from from everything I've seen, I think Rando is just an asshole? Kinda? I mean, that's obviously not what you're supposed to interpret from this. Obviously. But okay. Anyway, we got the moon orb, and you know what? The two of them are together, and they're happy, and I guess that's really all that matters. I don't need to fully understand the context. I don't need to. I'm just going to assume that the villagers would have hated it, and well, actually, no. I mean, even if okay, ignoring the praise that the queen constantly had, and the beloved status that she had, ignore that. Okay, fine. The villagers would refuse to let the queen marry a commoner. And she should have just, if their love was as intense as the story was making it seem, they could have just left. I guess maybe she felt, I don't know, obligated to rule her kingdom, but apparently her love clearly overrid it because she threw herself to the bottom of the ocean. So clearly she loved Rando more than she cared about being the queen of the kingdom, right? So that could have just been something they did. It's like, well, I mean, if they're never going to accept us, we can just leave and be happy somewhere in the forest. We'll build a house. I just personally feel like both of them had options that they could have taken that would have resulted in a better situation for them. And from now on, I'm dropping it. Yes, this is the one. We can now move the moon ship. Shall we go now? Yeah, I'm ready to go to the moon, I guess. I feel as if there has to be more complications, though. Let's make it around here. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready? Can't say that I am, but go for it. Toto Chop Rum Mandarina Lucky Cookie Zucchini. What? I've heard a lot of nonsense-ass magic words in my life, and that has got to be at the top of the list. What? At least, in a context, I mean, I guess it was supposed to be funny. I'm sorry, I'm still just flummoxed. But anyway, that's a moon laser. Although it's not aimed at the moon, it's to get a rocket to go to the moon. Oh, hello. Is it gonna open up, or is it just gonna be oddly blurry? It appears the moon orb didn't do anything. Yeah. We missing something here? Huh? That's strange. It's not working. Huh, yeah, that's my reaction too, man. Mood. The moon ship is not reacting to the orb. What is happening here? Sir, could it be that something's gone wrong at the Sun and Moon Temple where the moon ship is stored? What could go wrong? The Sun and Moon Temple is a sacred place where the ancient king of the moon, Bambalumba Bamalumba, and that's either, I think, Hamalumba. Bamalumba Hamalumba went to his eternal rest. That is a name. If anything happens, it's our responsibility. Yes, indeed, but it's our duty here on this planet to maintain the Sun and Moon Temple. Then why don't you guys live closer to it? Why are you all the way in this forest? If anybody finds out that I neglected our duty, I'll be dismissed. We have to do something or else we can't stay here. Deported, probably. What is up with these little dudes? I like it here. I don't want to leave this planet. Theo, do something, please. You say it like it's so easy. I haven't a clue what to do. Clearly, the answer to all of your problems is making me solve all of your problems. So can we just get to that? Oh, hello. Eh, what's up? Whoa, suddenly, Goro, hi. You guys just keep on talking, huh? We have to go to that Sun and Moon Temple. Tone, let's go. Who is this again? Well, that's my friend Goro. I don't know why him, of all characters, is the one to say that, but okay. Not a clue. Yeah, we don't travel together. It's confusing. Will you go to the Sun and Moon Temple? I don't have a choice. The moon ship is stored in the deepest part of the temple. It really is hard for me to have to ask you such a thing. I sincerely doubt that. But I have work to do, you see, as the mayor of the village. Theo will accompany you. Ah, come on, Nimser, that's not fair. There's no work to do as mayor of the village. Now please take care of Theo. Like in a party member sense, or is he just gonna vibe with us? I guess the latter. Okay. I entered the Sun and Moon Temple and its periphery on, your periphery on your world map. Now shall we go to the Sun and Moon Temple? Oh, okay, so that's a powerful handshake. That's a handshake that transcends space and time. Taking us all the way somewhere else. Here we are. This is the Sun and Moon Temple. Shall we go? I guess. Did you bring Xiao, Goro, and Ruby? Or, did they just stay behind? Why can't the other characters be in the cutscene? They don't have to say anything. They could just be standing around. You can enter from here. Let us go. All right. Danger inside the temple. What's going down at Funky Town? Oh, hello. If you want to stay alive, turn back. Now. Alright, well that's an ominous thing to just say to a couple strangers now, isn't it? Oh, you know something, eh? What's happened to the temple? This temple, it's full of monsters. The evil from the sky did it, there's no doubt. I mean, I'm pretty good at handling monsters. Not as good as I would prefer, but I'm getting better. The village, too. He destroyed it. His evil's strong. No one can defeat it. It must be the Dark Genie, meaning that Muskalaka was destroyed, too. Oh, Muskalaka is village of the Sand Warriors, west of this temple. Are you from Muskalaka? Yes, Oh! Him, Ungaga?
Me? Gungaga.
Oh my god. Also, I guess he's a party member. Sup, Ungaga? What up? Wow. I'm sorry, the joke writes itself. I'm so happy. I'm not a very strong warrior. Couldn't protect the village. It was my responsibility. I was the only one who survived. It's so shameful. Ungaga? Wow, I know that name. The name of the strongest of the Sand Warriors. Cool. I'm not cool at all. I'm weak. Too weak. Come on, let's go together. With Ungaga with us, we'll have nothing to worry about. I'm weak. I'm no warrior. If I go, I'll be useless. I won't be a burden. I won't go. Oh, well, now you've made the Jawa sad. Tone, I need to talk to Ungaga for a little while. Could you please go take a look in the temple on your own? Yeah, sure. I just can't leave a person in this state alone. I'll stay here with Ungaga. Please, go ahead. You said basically the same thing twice. Anyway, sure, I can do that. Are you guys my last two party members? No, he can't be. The little moon guy can't be. I didn't name him. I failed as a warrior. I'd be useless in a fight. I doubt that immensely. I can't leave him. Go on, Tone. I'll catch up. I'll have some more talk with Ungaga. All right, I'll head on inside and maybe open up a box or two, you know? A gachapon capsule. Maybe we can at least get a little bit of a head start here. All right. Hello. Hello, hello. Just head on inside, I suppose. Yeah? Yeah. All right. Sun and Moon Temple. Yeah, we'll do some exploring. Off screen, you better believe I'm going to be making my weapons even stronger. Non-negotiable. It's clear above all else that I need more power. More power. All right, on this temple, using a weapon reduces energy, and you can't change it either. Great, now he's stuck with this freaking... Oh, wait, no, this is the... Oh, no. I thought he was using the crappy thing. Nope, this is a good sword. This is the good one. Oh, we absolutely obliterating the mummy this day. You love to see it. All right. Xiao, I don't suppose there's any chance that you could hop on over? You sure can! Kitty jumps! Oh, fantastic. Well, at least there aren't buzzsaws underneath them anymore. That's a step in the right direction. All right, so what do we got? Did I just hear a bug? Am I about to get attacked by a scarab? Also, don't worry, everybody. I found a bale of hay. Oh, hello. You're a reskin of the Hornet, but you know what? I'm not gonna get on your case for it. Anything else going on around here? Very likely, but we'll just keep looking. All right, look, the bar is very low. Something more than hay, please. Road. I'm gonna say that's still a step up. I'm gonna say that's good. Anyway, I am very glad that we can do that. Oh, hello, the King Slate. All right, now the question is that all it takes, or am I gonna, is this like the Wise Owl Forest and it's something else entirely? I appreciate how incredibly easy it is to defeat my enemies in this place. Huh, at least so far. In fact, it might be a pretty, oh. Ah, gotcha, you count as undead. I mean, you're a mummy, what else could you possibly count as? But still, good to know, good to know. If anything, this might be a good place to get weapon energy for leveling up. Jibubu. I know not who this Jibubu is, but maybe they're friends with Jiyoki. That's so dumb. Oh, that's a terrible joke. All right, but I made it. It's too late. Can't undo it. Okay. Well, if I remember correctly, I've only opened up 3 of the capsules, so I'm gonna need to do at least one more, please, before I can boot, scoot, and boogie my way on out of here. Silly kitty. Silly kitty. All right, but yeah, we'll just keep sticking with tone on this one so we don't actually lose any weapon energy. Now, I'm going to kill the mummy! There you go. Brandon Fraser would be proud. All right, yellow. Is there I was gonna say, is there any chance the King's Slate could be what gets us to the back room, but no, that makes no sense. That's a usable item, not an item that drops off an enemy. I would have found it in a treasure chest or something. So that's what we need to be on the lookout for. Magical stone, that's what we're looking for. All right, so what exactly is here? What do you need? There's a keyhole. Is there? Oh, I guess there is. Oh, it's as simple as a key, huh? All right, yeah, I can work with that. Anyway, I don't need to be fighting more enemies. I gain nothing from doing so. I've gotten so caught up in the rhythm of just fighting everything for the sake of weapon energy and whatnot that I forgot that sometimes there are situations where you don't need to. Devia. And this is one of them situations. All right. Let's run all the way over. We'll use the power of a kitty cat's. The power of a kitty cat's most splendid. And we'll move right along. Looking over, we still got time for at least one more floor. Depends how long it ends up taking, I suppose. I could also... All right, you know what? I think it might actually be, in fact, in my best interest to not do that stupid. Go over here and open up some treasure chests. I need items. Hello. It's locked. Forcing it may activate a trap. Well, I've got like 2 chest keys, so I'm fine just doing that. I am living in a hell. I've got another one. Okay, well, I've got another one. So please be something better. Double impact. Okay, you know what? It's not another bandit slingshot. Low bar, but here we are. Double impact allows shooting 2 bullets at the same time. You don't say. Oh, we can't change weapons in this zone. All right. I've been putting so much effort into Steve. I wonder, should I be doing that? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, attacking twice sounds kind of phenomenal, like busted good. Unless there's something preventing it from being... also, side note, real glad I decided to come over here. But I almost left without any of it. But yeah, I wonder. I mean, Steve is funny, and upgrading him to be the best weapon that there is to be is still a very tempting prospect indeed, but a double impact just sounds objectively better in every conceivable way. So, like, why wouldn't I do that? Anyway, I'm here to return the slab. Boom. Go further. All right, to the next floor. To the next floor. All right. Kitty cat on the move. All right, so let's see here. Actually, here's a good question. What kind of stats we working with when it comes to double impact? All right, speed's good, no elements, good against mages and flying and fish, but that's about it. Also, it does have 3. Steve, I'm not gonna lie to you, my guy. I might status break. I might do it. I might. Because if I do that, and I slap it onto this double impact, I mean, we'd have a real good weapon. You can't say we wouldn't. I mean, granted, it's only 60% of all of this stuff, but we could make up for it. Oh, we could. That said, let me take a gander about this 2-bullet thing. Yep, it is. Yeah, it's definitely shooting 2, and it's doing big time damage. All right, and another one. It's locked, forcing it open. It's poison. Ha! Nice. What do we got? Hard shooter. Oh my God, we have got so many weapons for Xiao. Launches a powerful shot, but a bit fragile. Yeah, that'd do be. I have got some serious choices in pondering. Ooh, this might actually be a phenomenal thing to break down. Metal bonuses. Yeah, I've got some serious thinking to do on what it is I want to do for Xiao's weapon. I really do want to see what happens when you build up Steve, though. I mean, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from doing literally just that. Finally get him to the point of being able to be built up. Whoa, there's a lot of bugs in here. Of letting him get built up. And then, after that, break him down, I guess. Seems like a lot of work. Huh. A lot of questions. A lot of things to think about. All right. Hey, a stone key. Well, you don't say. Hang on. All right. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna head over here real quick. Would this, by chance, be the thing that you want? No, it's not, actually. Huh. Okay. I mean, it didn't look like it would fit, but at the same time, oh, okay. Okay, well, can you blame me for at least considering the possibility? It wasn't completely unthinkable. But okay, all right. I suppose I could, theoretically, also I got a mini totem pole, that's pretty cool. I could have my cake and eat it too, technically, officially. Ow, you suck. Why are you not dying, by the way? There you go, okay. I mean, there's nothing saying I need to break down Steve. I could just, you godforsaken monstrosity. I could just build up a different weapon and then attach that to the double impactor, the hard shooter, or whatever that thing was called, and just do that and have 2 different weapons. If anything, that might honestly be the play. Anyway, hello, random ass mummy. Get out of my goddamn fate. We've talked about this. Thank you. All right, anti-curse amulets. Why did the anti-freeze amulet not do anything, by the way? Does anybody know? Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and do, there we are, okay. What the bomber head? What the goddamn? Ah. Well, isn't that unfortunate? Is that just gonna be a thing you do? Do you just blow up when you die, or? No, it's looking like you just might blow up for the sake of blowing up. All right, noted. Noted. All right, let's just go ahead and repair that up. Yeah, might work on the Buster Sword or something, because it's just better than this godforsaken thing. It's caused me a lot of strife trying to level that stupid thing up. It's just too fragile. Also, why am I even doing this? I could be playing as a different character. Way better against flying enemies. Projectiles are just inherently better in every conceivable way. Anywho, is it just me, or I think I've opened like 1 gachapon on this floor and that was it. Is there really nothing else? Also, don't mind me. I'm just gonna, okay, stop. There you go. Okay, yeah, no, you definitely just explode when he can explode on his own and he explodes when he dies. That is an interesting battle strategy. Anyway, okay, I went through this whole floor for just 2 capsules? That's a lot of work. Anyway, what seems to be the dilly here? Looks like a switch for a door. Oh, wait, hang on. You're telling me Goro can do himself a bonkadoo? Yeah, a bonkadoo on that one? Apparently. Go figure. Okay. Takes all kinds. All right, crack that mess right open. go. Brooke's house. All right. I don't think I've got anything. Like, okay, I've got Jabubu. Believes he's handsome. Okay. Middle child of 3 sisters. This totem pole is horrifying. But let's see. That's clearly where that goes, and that's where that goes. But his eyes show his bravery in battle. Well, neither of these people are named Brooke. So, and neither of them look like skeletons to me. So, yeah, looking to me like if we head into town, we're not gonna really be able to do much of anything. That's always terribly unfortunate. All right, proper mess of a mess, I must say. All right then. Well, if I go, I'm having a hard time knowing. I'm just trying to, I'm pondering on what my next move is. I'll tell you what. We're not gonna be able to do anything in town at all, so let's just try to, like, run through this next floor as fast as humanly possible. Let's make it a self-imposed challenge. Let's see how fast we can go through it. Let's see what on earth we can do ourselves here, and that's how we'll end off this particular episode. And then I'll try to build up more weapons like I keep telling you. All right, let's see. We're running over in this direction. Good start. That's a real good start. What are we getting ourselves? We are getting a stairway. All right. Every little bit ultimately helps. Oh, yep, here's more. I need so much more, don't you know? This time we're getting another totem pole. Aight. And then we're gonna go and switch over to Ruby, and she is going to destroy this dude. There we are. Oh, hang on, is that 2 right next to each other? God damn, it is. All right, that works fantastically for me. I'm fine with that. Also, hang on a second, do I have anything? Do I just want this to have all of that firepower? To hell with it, sure. Ruby being capable of using all sorts of different types of magic is never a bad thing. Besides, considering she's literally the only reason we were able to get through that last boss fight in the first place, then why not, right? She's earned it. She deserves it. She deserves nice things. Hey, there's Brooke. All right, well, good news. Odds are pretty good in the next episode. We're going to be able to build up whatever Brooke's house is all about. Yo, there are a lot of these all over the place. Okay. After the first 2 were kind of scarce, you know, this is good. This is good. And we're so early in that I can't even remotely get frustrated by any of the things that I could potentially get. Odds and ends. Probably a store, perhaps. That would make a lot of sense. Here we are. Oh my goodness, so powerful. I mean, then again, a living bomb would be weak to fire, wouldn't it? Thank you. All right. I need to still defeat all of my enemies, because one of them, why are you alive? Go away. One of them is going to drop the thing that I need. Also, free treasure. Mimics? Really? All right, well, bad news for you. She's really good at killing mimics. Not as good as Goro, who can basically one-shot these nerds with even the slightest bit of effort, but, you know, still. There you go. Hey! All right, that means no more fighting is necessary, although we could make do with a splash of water for the girl. There you go. All right, let's go. Let's see. I guess I also do kind of need the map so that I know where the exit to this place is, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll find it on my own. I'll just take totem pole head 3. Okay, sure. Feel like I need the rest of that stuff, unless I already do have everything. Totem pole 2. No, I've just got a lot of totem poles going on around these here parts. I can dig it. I can respect it. They've got a style and aesthetic. There's the god-dang map. Man, things are working out pretty well. Turns out the exit was right over there that whole time. I didn't even notice. Ain't I a bit of fool? Well, all right then. I'm gonna be heading on out in the next part. We'll be even more powerful, obviously, and we will continue through the temple. We'll get a bunch of stuff. We'll build up the place. We'll probably give Ungaga his confidence back, and he'll join the team, and it'll be freaking cool and good and great. Hopefully you've been having fun. I'll see you all real soon.